For the first time since 2019, U.S. President Donald Trump and Chinese leader Xi Jinping met face-to-face in South Korea. Henrietta, what agreements were made?
It's clear that both the United States and China were seeking to establish at least a level of tactical stability in their bilateral relationship going into the summit. And so when you look at what President Xi and President Trump agreed in their meeting in Korea, you see a focus on unwinding some of the most damaging retaliatory steps that both sides have taken over the course of the trade war this year, at least on a temporary basis. So for example, China did agree to resume purchases of U.S. agricultural products, including soybeans. China also appears to have agreed to delay by 1 year implementation of its most sweeping export controls on rare earths, in which they asserted authority over huge swaths of the global economy, though earlier rare earth controls do remain in place. And so I think you see President Trump really shifting his focus to these more tactical economic considerations, unwinding the damage of the trade war itself, rather than trying to address the underlying structural economic imbalances that the trade war was ostensibly intended to address.
What does this signify for the U.S.-China relationship going forward?
Xi Jinping walked away from this meeting feeling very confident. He feels like he was able to successfully leverage China's market power and its asymmetric strengths to get the U.S. to back down from its original position in the trade war. And so I think going forward in the U.S.-China relationship, you'll continue to see this very high level of confidence coming from Beijing that could actually be quite dangerous, because with confidence comes a higher tolerance for risk. And so we may see China feel emboldened to take even more aggressive steps, for example, against U.S. allies in the South China Sea or in the Taiwan Strait.